Alright, everybody, you better help me out. The sun. I was pretty happy with my stuff I had before. Because I made it through. I just failed the last combat. Oh yeah, welcome back. We're playing Hand of Fate 2. Sorry for weirdness. This will be on YouTube. Alright, let's go through the sewers.
An emperor must die.
An emperor must die. Alright, I'm not reading that book again. You take comfort in the presence of your companions and call one to your side. So I just have to remember at the very end, the companion I have with me at the time does not help in combat. Correct. Because I'll need Malclips in there. Probably want Aerie for her breaking shields. And I don't know. Colbjorn's good against Empire stuff though. I don't know. We'll see. Malclips join you. No, this reminds me of a time I got swallowed by the great vomiting golem. Another thing in Hearthstone that just happened. What is that? Only it didn't smell as foul in his gullet as it does here. Malclips stares inquisitively at his feet. Either we're sinking deeper into this filth or the water level is rising. We should make haste.
Beware the rising tides, for here they bear nothing but ill.
You trip over some refuse in the sewers. You try not to look at it too closely. While you regain your footing, the water continues to rise around you. Flooded tunnel. Sewer stairs. Oh, it's nothing more than a dead end in the middle of a path.
I would avoid that, were I you.
Something glimmers in the murky, mucky water of the sewer. With some apprehension, you reach down to pick it up. Uh-oh. I'm playing the Tavern Brawl. It's complicated, but I managed to fill 6 of the 7 spaces of the other guys. He put a 0 attack minion in the last spot. Nice. Your fingers close around a piece of broken glass. You cry out in pain and drop it back into the mire. You can no longer do anything. He's given up. Yo, it said, the guy said, I wouldn't do that if I were you. I was, thinking about not, but it's just like, you gotta. The dark confines of the sewer start to disorient you. Not for long. As long as I have these dice rolls. Not shabby. You notice some construction markings scratched into the wall. You use them to keep your bearings. My bearings are no longer lost. Block passage. Malclips blasts the debris away. Learned that trick from a coal miner's daughter. Malclips blasts the debris away. Uh-oh. Oh, no, we're good. Malclips blasts the debris away. As long as you give me 2 successes in a row, I should be fine.
Excellent.
Malclips blast the debris away. Uh-oh. I do not have 2 successes in a row. Just doing it blindly now. Nope, that's a fail. That's a fail. That's fine. I think he still reduces it by 1.
You might want to work on this. Clearly you
Maybe not.
like
Oh no, it's if I fail the dice roll, it's reduced by 1. Oh shit! Uh-oh, I just broke the couch. I didn't really break the couch, but everything flew. You clear the debris from the tunnel and are able to proceed. The back, it's I don't know, it was weird.
The damage taken from starvation is more than the healing delivered by
Oh,
eating.
I'm starving?
As with many things, we find ourselves sliding further and further into hardship.
I love it when trees fall across my path in the sewer. It deaded by Scott's butt. 8 of Greed. Attack the cowardly band! Oh wait, I should switch to Weathered Blades. Don't you just hate it when a fallen tree blocks your path in the sewers? It's just the worst. Hit me up with that L1. Uh-oh, he hit me. You jerk, how good at you. Malclips, no. I need you and your L1 capabilities. Nice R2, nice R2. Yo, don't you have an L1 ready for me? It looks like you do. Malclips, how do you lose so much health so quickly? Ouch. Yeah, it happens like at least twice a day. Yeah, same here. Just like, damn it. In the sewers, this inconvenient tree just happens to fall in the way. Alright, give me your goods. Give me food, preferably. Archer's Bane is cool. I like Archer's Bane. Yes, 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 yes. They had no food, though.
Tradition demands certain things of our game. You understand?
A viscous liquid coalesces on the tunnel ceiling overhead. Malclips' warning about a shout arrives too late. Is that a gain goal? That doesn't look bad. No, 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 no! No, that's garbage. Sorry, Malclips. Happens to the best of them. Good fortune! The slime congeals into a small pile of gold. Going to camp, trade, buy a food. What is the equipment you have? I cannot afford that. Finish trading. Choose a companion, someone who's not dead right now. Someone sued Michael Jordan because Michael looked like him, so people randomly walk up to him on the street. Not sure that's necessarily something you can sue for. Be like, hey, you look like me. Let's go with the hero. Sorry, Malclips. I'll get you back sometime. Flooded tunnel! Ooh, a general store. Just what you like to find in the sewers. I'm sure you don't get a lot of business down here, do you, bud? Oh no, I have Empire's Burden in here. I should have put in the, you know, the new one. Blocked Passage. I much prefer the wheel. Who's the precision one? You are? Yes, I much prefer you. No. I would like to retry the pit. PETA sued someone because a monkey stole the guy's phone and took selfie. They argued that the monkey should have copyright of the selfie. My goodness. People. People. I am upset. So now 2 people are dead. What's your gambit? Dice? Oh my goodness. No. No, no, no. Oh, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're just gonna die in here. Uh-oh. Yep, this is the end. Oh, we did it. You emerge from the sewers into the cells of the palace's prison. The land's most reviled enemies rot here, the Empire unwilling or perhaps unable to end their misery with execution. You survey your surroundings. The courtyard to the Emperor's chambers are just through that door. Through that door right there. To leave the prison, you'll need the jailer's keys. Easy. Elder's gift! Raiders have destroyed our village, the elder explains in a hushed voice. They were searching for this. He draws an artifact from his cloak and hands it to you. Adesia's charm is amazing, and I can wield Archer's Bane. The elder's eyes widen as the artifact gives off a faint glow as it rests in your hands. You are indeed worthy of this gift, he continues. May this artifact bring you better fortunes than it did our people, and may their sacrifice be your gain.
Ah, what
Chest.
secrets a simple chest may hold.
This cell contains only a treasure chest, held shut by a sturdy lock. You can't risk trying to break it open for fear of attracting guards or fellow prisoners. Can I just get into combat so I can get food? St. Talent's Day! Alright, a good harvest. The player cannot starve to death. Oh, I hate that blessing. Like, it's good, but, you know. Divine intervention. Deep water. We're not in the sewers no more. Stand and fight. Just give me food, man. I'm starving here. At least I can't starve to death. Blip, 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 blip. I'm excited. I'm gonna do the voices again at the ending cutscene. You excited? Because I'm excited. Kolbjorn, his clan avenged. This northerner will be a steadfast ally until his debt to you is paid. Kolbjorn's new flaming swords do extra damage to northerners.
They will not stop us.
Oh my lord. That's a pretty nifty L1 you got there, new Kolbjorn. I have such a good sword, but then... Oh, bye, Red Manning. Have a good rest of your day. dead. No! Dump him into the water. Yo, I was L2 another guy. There's nothing I could have done. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Having spilled your enemy's blood, you search for the bodies for anything useful. Gain 1 equipment from 2. I forgot to use Adisha's charm. Gain 10 food! Hello, jailer. I would like to, fight you. Persuade the jailer to hand over your keys. Hello, jailer. Would you like to hand over your keys? I think you would. Nailed it! The jailer hands over his ring of keys and slinks away. Prison mage, a brilliant light catches your attention in the gloom of the palace prison. You track it to the source and witness a group of mages mid-incantation, conjuring a spectacular orb of arcane fire. One of them shouts triumphantly, "I knew our power could not be extinguished, even under the dampness of this prison. Dampeners of this prison, we are strong." Try to leave. Ooh, 3 successes in a row, what you gonna do? Not fail, that's what. You back away from the mages unnoticed. The fiery orb unleashes lances of arcane flame, immolating parts of the prison. Nifty. Arm wrestling. I don't need carriage of the departed anymore. Dark alleys. Blight of affliction. 8 of greed. Oh my. I like Felvin's flavor. Fail. I've been ambushed by Steel of Phalanx and 8 Skulls. Not bad, I can handle that. Easy. Just get utterly destroyed, everybody. Ouch, you skeleton! Colbjorn, no! Keep her posted, son. I should already shoot. A Z. What do I get? Oh, that's right, I took the thing that I knew what I was gonna get. You pause to inspect the bodies of the vanquished.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Nailed it! You recovered some valuables from your fallen opponents. 3 food, wonderful. Oh, is that all? Oh no! They don't just rest by not being with me. That's kind of a bummer, but I understand. Alright, we can just go. We don't need to hang around. Open the chest with a key.
That is at least one of the secrets.
No! While you fuss with the lock, an eye blinks open on the chest. The lid yawns wide, revealing rows of razor-sharp teeth. The creature latches onto your leg, its teeth piercing straight through your armor. No! 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 That's actually bad news bears. The last fight is a toughie. Eclipse leans in close to you. If this suicide mission has any hope of succeeding, we're going to need something from the Emperor's private collection. Estrella interrupts. It is a sword, an ancient relic from before this land was won. My sources tell me it is here. What's wrong with what we've got? Ares says, motioning to her weapon. There ain't nothing in this land that can withstand my hammer. Kolbjorn nods solemnly. The Emperor's evil warps and protects him. We cannot hope to stab the devil in the heart with a butter knife. Marcliffe says, don't these relics sound like the ones we rescued for the Imperials? Estrella peers around the corner. This place is teeming with guards. We can't risk open fighting in this part of the palace. We'd be surrounded before we got anywhere near the Emperor. If we sneak up on patrolling guards, we can take them out without a fight, but we must avoid being discovered. I catch a sleeping guard on duty. Give me a curse card, gremlins. I slip past the guard unnoticed. Scoopity boop. That dude just moved twice. He's cheating. A man of the world. May I just say, that hat is simply divine. I had a similar one once long ago. He pulls out a hefty scroll. I've been documenting every nook and cranny of this beautiful land, and my soul is shaking with delight at the thought of sharing it with you. Forgotten dreams, you say? May your vistas be breathtaking and your tree climbing be non-lethal. With an enthusiastic wave, the man shoulders his heavy rucksack and continues his journey, whistling all the while. Townsfolk gather around a well. A weeping woman says, we are seeking solace for loved ones lost. But be warned, if you peer too long, your soul will be trapped in the well for all of eternity. You gaze into the deep waters of the well of forgotten dreams. I mean, probably St. Talus's day. With your mind wandering into the realm of dreams, you find yourself slipping away. Slipping away. Slipping away.
Well done. You continue to impress.
You tear your gaze away before your consciousness begins to fade. Die, guards. Die, guards. Die, guards. Cursed Helm of Ogaku. The effects of all pain cards are applied twice until the next map. Neato. Guards. Guards. A winding trail. Give them all my gold. Don't have time. Estrella leads you to the archives and whispers, after the blade was stolen, they moved it down here. Such overconfidence, Malcliffe says, searching for the sword. So many fiendish ways he could have hidden it. Yet it sits here among the dusty scripts and moth-eaten relics. It's almost as if they didn't expect a 5-person suicide mission to break in through the sewers and attempt an assassination on the Emperor himself, adds Aerie. That is a fine blade, Kolbjorn mutters, drawing the sword from a crate. Ragnar's cursed blade. Nemesis! Right, just so I can get you back as well. I bet it's gonna be Talos' day. Hey, it is! Good health. Okay, that's good, that's good. Luck. Score the exact target, then discard this card. Oh, cool. Next!
Fame is a blade that slashes both ways, it seems.
While passing through the gates of a village on the outskirts of the Empire, you're approached by a crowd of eager youths. It's you, the legendary hero, subject of ballad and rhyme. The townsfolk break into cheers and offer you gifts as they vie for your attention. Once you accept one type of offering, the others will be withdrawn. Man, there's no max life. Suppose I'll take gold. You spend the remainder of the day at most of the night at your village tavern, surrounded by local peasants, enamored with your exciting tales. What equipment you got? Empire's Burden. Suppose I should probably buy that. Drax Ring, the new wielder of this item will gain a curse. Hip hip hooray! Every individual enemy inflicts 200% damage the first time they hit anyone in combat. Well, just don't hit me! Enter. With all your might, you force the oversized metal doors apart. Air hisses into the room as you crack the stubborn seal. The chamber that awaits is vast, its outer reaches lost in the cold and gloom. You remind yourself that not so long ago, you stood in this room as the Empire's agent. Now you intend its execution. Malaclip strides forward purposely, exclaiming, "Is this it? I was expecting a welcoming party of 100 armed guards. I've been working on a spell that would have blown them into 1,000 pieces. Or 1,000 frogs, who can remember?" Kolbjorn kneels and examines the ground, swiping his finger along the dusty floor. This is no throne room. This is a tomb. Estrella strides into the room. "It is time to make amends," she says through gritted teeth. You catch Aerie admiring the metalwork on the doors. "Sorry," she says, shifting her hammer from hand to hand. "Once a blacksmith, always a blacksmith." From the darkness, you hear a throat cleared with calculated intent, and the group snaps to attention. You enter the chamber in search of the noise's source. "It has been so long since I last entertained guests," the voice of the Emperor has the cadence of a closing coffin. "I feel obliged to tell you, many assassins have attempted what you are undertaking. And, as my presence attests, none have prevailed. My body may lack the vigor of its youth, but that matters little. My guards will dispense with the lot of you." Aerie squints at the throne. "It's awfully dark in here. Have you tried lighting some lanterns? It would really brighten up the place." In the pitch black, you hear ruffling as the Empire strains to look for his royal guard. You press on into the chamber and spy the Emperor perched atop his throne. His frail body is clad in armor, spoiled with faded majesty. While entertaining your hubris has become tiresome. The geniality has left the Emperor's voice. His pale-faced rests lopsided on his shoulder, as if he lacks the strength to lift it. I am Emperor Alec, fourth of my line and sovereign protector of the realm. Among coarser company, I am Alec the Bloody, Scalebreaker, and Mage Scourge. After all that, you believe you could kill me, a petty mercenary leading a broken mage, a disavowed barbarian, a treacherous officer, and a blacksmith? The Emperor scoffs. Thank goodness I had enough food.
Terrors. Your Emperor was only a symptom of the taint in this world. Another will rise in his place. Another still beyond them. The chain will be unbroken. The will behind this world remains the will of Callus, and he will never cease. Unless...
The Emperor's throne sits atop a massive marble dais. Your target waits patiently 5 steps away. Malaclips climbs the first step, and the rest of the party follows suit. Of course, your excellency will have protected oneself from mortal threats such as blades. Kolbjorn flings one of his blades at the Empire. Sharp and keening, it slices through the air and bounces off his armor with a sizzle that suggests magical protection. Malaclips climbs the next step. And gunfire! Estrella raises her pistol and fires at the Emperor's heart. He flinches, but remains unharmed. And of course, the petty tricks of a mage such as I. Malaclips takes the third step and unleashes a volley of magic missiles. The sorceress bolts fizzle and dissipate against the Empire, who heaves a deep, tired sigh. Enough of your nuisance. Malaclips raises a finger to interrupt, stepping even ever closer. Of course, any blade powerful enough to wound you, you would have found and locked away, hidden and safe. In fact, you'd have kept it right here in the palace, would you not? To ensure no one could ever study it, or understand its true power. If it was ever stolen by thieves, you'd have hired armies of mercenaries to scour the lands for its return, surely. The party reaches the top of the stairs and approaches the throne. Aerie draws a sacred sword and the Emperor's eyes grow wide with fear. The old man searches desperately for an escape as you and your 4 companions gather around him. Malaclips presses the tip of the sword to the Emperor's heart. For the people you hunted like animals. Kolbjorn joins his hand on the blade. For the families torn apart. Estrella grasps the pommel of the blade. For the good people you corrupted. Aerie's large fist encompasses the blade's grip. For the devastation you rained upon the helpless. As one, you thrust the blade at the Emperor's heart. The extra relics you gather have increased the blade's power. Gain 2 bonus dice. Yeah, re-roll that 1. Let's go! Pain surges up your arm from the blade. The dealer reduces the dice game of a target by 24. Oh no! 23, nice. I need 4 more. Nice! Only 2 rolls. Sparks fly as the blade pierces the Emperor's magical barrier and plunges into his chest. A burst of white lightning temporarily blinds you. A horrible screaming echoes around the throne room, and then it is all over. The white light fades. The noise and pyrotechnics have alerted the guards to your presence. They gasp at the sight of their Emperor's limp corpse, a sword buried deep in his sunken chest. The Emperor! A knight shouts behind him. Toll the bell! They have killed the Emperor! Come on, 4 Knights of Steel, let's do this. I don't have a good shield, though. I don't know if the 1 blessing that boosts me back up to 75 is going to actually go to 75 or 62 or 3 or whatever it is. Because my max health was, damaged. I should have known that it was a mimic. A wall of steel to protect the Emperor. Heavily armored, a knight can easily turn the tide of battle. Use bash to break other armor. Clips, you got L1 for me, bud? Thank you. Oh, well. That shield went fast. Someone's dead, I believe. Oh boy! Clips, you got an L1 for me, bud? Ouchies. Okay, yeah, it only healed me up to 62. Malclips, you got an L1? Malclips, go. For real. Alright, one is dead. One still has a bit of armor though. Want to get rid of that. Clips, hit me up with that L1. Somebody, L1! Alright, everyone is armorless. Clips, I would like an L1. Ouch. Yo, Malaclips though. Two are dead. There's but one. Let us go! Hardest combat of the game so far. I'm so excited for victorious music. With the Emperor dead, you expected to feel triumphant. Yet now you feel nothing but dread. You see the same realization dawning on your companions' faces. Nothing will change. The voice of the hermit rings forth once more. These cards were played before your arrival, your fate determined well in advance. Yet soon you'll reach a place beyond even my ken. Find the dealer, learn his game, and you may yet change the course of this land. Now run. Oh, I should have updated my title, but that's okay. Let's go, boys!
So the Emperor lies dead, but what now changes? The game is still afoot, and time ticks on unceasing.
For defeating the Emperor. Brilliant! Oh, that was a bit of a crack. Brilliant blade. King's crown. For defeating the Emperor, your supplies have been added to. A soul gem. And I also get Town of Corruption. For gaining the strength of all 4 relics to defeat the Emperor, Knight's Helm.
So your story winds to a close. The serpent meets his own tail, and we will soon come face to face with the usurper. Are you
Judgment.
prepared? It almost matters not now.
2 more missions. Alright. I only work a half day Friday, so I may stream a bit in the afternoon of this and finish this. But for now, I'm going to switch over to Fortnite. So yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and a comment, and if you want to see more videos similar to this one, please subscribe as well. Once again, thank you all for watching. This is GamingScot saying peace out. But again, if you're on